Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm talking about two stocks, well, one stock and one ETF. The stock is called National Energy Partners NEP, 15.66% annual yield. That's pretty good. The price is $22.35, and the last four distributions were 0.854 cents, 0.8425 cents, 0.8125 cents, 0.7875 cents. They have a tendency to raise their dividend. This is a dividend growth stock that is seriously considered looking at. I'm looking at it right now. I haven't yet purchased it. I'm looking at it. A 15.66% yield is pretty good. Also, they said they were going to slow down the dividend growth. They're not stopping it apparently, but they are slowing down the growth apparently. At least that's what I found out online. But based on their past history, they like to increase the dividend. At 15.66%, currently, as I upload this, it really smashes inflation. PE, 12.91. And that's what I have to say about NEP. It's an energy stock. It seems to me to be solid. It's something I'm looking at. And for $22.35, with a yield that's going to give me a quarterly yield at 15.66, I do prefer monthly stocks. I do. But if you look at this, it's more than 3% per quarter. And not yet 4%, because if it was 4%, it'd be 16. If it were just 3%, it would only be 12. So it's over 3% every time they distribute. But they're doing a smashing job raising that dividend. So that was NEP. Now the other I was looking at is TSLY. It's an ETF that deals with options on Tesla. And its yield is rather high. 50.57 annual yield according to my online source. There's some more ETFs like that I'm going to cover later that are around the 50% mark or 60% mark or whatever. But it's annual yield. The last three distributions for this stock that's $13.22. The last three distributions were 0.5769, 0.8303, $1.0661 cents. This pays monthly. So you're going to get your 50% over the course of a year monthly. 12 distributions per year. 12, 24, 48. So that's, if everything holds right, it should be around 4%. It's not going to be exactly 4% per month because, as I said, it varies wildly. 57, 83, $1.06. So it's actually 0.5769, 0.8303, 1.0661. That's dynamite for me. Something that has a yield over 25%. 50% yield is rather high. Some people want to decide whether they reinvest all the dividends or take the dividends out. If you take the dividends out, I suggest that you buy another stock. Or you could just reinvest that stock. Some people might want to buy TGIF, which is pays weekly out of the yield. It depends how many shares you buy and if you just want to reinvest. But a 50% yield, I am considering buying TSLY among others. I haven't yet bought it, but for less than $20 with a 50% plus yield, why not? You have to do your own due diligence and research. the two things I'm considering right now is NEP, National Energy Partners, even though they pay quarterly. And energy stocks, I like energy stocks. And this one's paying 15.66%. And the TSLY based on Tesla, which is an option ETF. And I've got some other ETFs to talk about later that pay similar results of 50% or more. So, when I buy some, I'll let you know. In the meantime, NEPs and TSLY, quarterly at 15.66, as I said, and monthly totaling 50.57% annual yield. Wonderful. Any questions, comments, put them down below. You want me to talk about some other stock or ETF? I can do that. Hopefully, you put it in the comments and I'll review it. And if I like it, I'll probably do a video on it. Have a great day.